In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to enable smooth scrolling in Google Sheets on desktop. If you've been looking for a setting to turn this on manually, the good news is that the process is actually very simple. Google Sheets on desktop now includes smooth scrolling as a default feature, so in most cases there's nothing extra you need to configure. To begin, open your Google Sheet on your desktop browser. You can use any spreadsheet you're currently working on, or simply open a new one if you want to test the feature. Once the sheet is open, you're ready to check how scrolling behaves. At this point, it's important to know that smooth scrolling is automatically enabled for all users on desktop. If you're using a mouse, a trackpad, or even the scroll bar inside the sheet, Google Sheets should already scroll in a smoother, more fluid way without requiring any special setup. That means you do not need to open a settings menu, search through preferences, or activate a manual toggle. So if your goal is to enable smooth scrolling, the main thing to understand is that it should already be active by default. All you need to do is use Google Sheets normally and scroll through your spreadsheet to experience it. You can move up and down through rows or side to side if your sheet has many columns, and the scrolling should feel more seamless than the older, more rigid movements some users may remember. If you don't immediately notice the difference, try scrolling with your mouse wheel, 2 fingers on your trackpad, or by dragging the scroll bar more gradually. The effect can be easier to recognize in larger spreadsheets where there's more content to move through. Also, make sure you're using Google Sheets on a desktop browser, since this feature is specifically described for desktop use. Another helpful tip is to refresh your browser if the sheet has been open for a long time, especially after updates roll out. In some cases, browser performance or extensions may affect how smooth the experience feels, so testing in an updated browser window can help. That's all there is to it. To enable smooth scrolling in Google Sheets on desktop, simply open your Google Sheet and start scrolling. Because the feature is already built in and turned on automatically, there's no separate option to switch on, which makes the process quick and effortless.